Tell you what, you beat a very good basketball team for the second time. Your thoughts on your team's performance here tonight?
Defensively, first 3 quarters was the key to be able to build that lead up to 20. I thought was a great testament to our guys' preparation, understanding of player tendencies for Harlan, and recognition of their sets. In the fourth quarter, it was long because there was a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
I think there were 10 timeouts in that quarter, so we never got into a rhythm, and we missed a lot of free throws. But we feel comfortable that this was a legit double-digit win. I thought we controlled the game about midway through the first on in. And it was a bunch of guys stepping up. I believe we had 5 guys in double figures tonight. Does that sound accurate? Yeah,
yep,
5 guys.
guys.
So we were kind of hitting them from every which direction, which is what we want to do. We want to be a versatile team. We want to be a threat at every spot. And I think this team executed the first 3 quarters about as well as I've seen them. But also practices are becoming a lot more consistent, and I told guys that consistency will carry over to games soon. And I was really glad to see Jackson and Logan hit 3s tonight because they were left wide open. Harlan wanted them to beat them, and they've been knocking them in practice. And when those balls came off their hand, I felt a ton of confidence they were going in.
15-13 after 1, then you extended that lead to a dozen there in the second quarter. It seemed like the group played very loose tonight, Coach, as well offensively on the road.
Well, we talked about we needed to have a winning mindset. I think our guys have a ton of respect for Harlan and the program that they have and how well they play in their gym. But we needed to play loose. We needed to have an identity of what we were doing, just because we knew there was a lot on the line. The seeding meeting's a ways away, but this could go a long way to deciding a 2 seed, 3 seed, however the whole thing shakes out. So I guess my one concern was, are we going to be too tight? Because I put a lot of pressure on them. I said, this is a big game. This is a tournament type feel. That's the type of pressure that's on you, because you want to stay away from that 4 seed. Because I don't think anybody wants to go down to Glenwood for a district final in their gym. I know we don't. I would assume Coach Osborne and Randy Beeson at Carroll will tell you the same. So the game plan for us tonight was, once again, to try to limit their post touches and try to limit their direct line drive to the basket and make them hit jump shots.
And you talk about the double figures. I know Chase Molek 17, Austin Alexander 15 of the game, 14 for Scott Leonard, 12 for Logan Riley, and Jackson Eden with 10. So there's a couple of role players that also really figured into this, not only the first time around, even combined for 20, but here you've got Eden and Riley coming back and combined for 22. How big were they in the game?
They were huge, because you could tell that's where Harlan wanted to try to get beat. I mean, they were going to try to make Riley and Eden, those guys, beat them. And if you play the statistics, it looks pretty smart on paper. But I've seen in our practices, those guys have really been coming on. The ball is going in a whole lot. So I felt confidence, like I said, that we could hit some open shots tonight and just try to get their defense loosened up. I think their game plan defensively was obviously to take Leonard away, and they were executing it pretty well. But it becomes difficult for kids to know that their man's out there hitting a 3, even though that's definitely what they wanted to do from a defensive standpoint. But you have to be versatile in this league. Maybe in lower levels, 1A, 2A, you can get by with just 1 kid, 2 kids doing all the scoring. But in our league, you got to have a threat out there at 4 spots, if not 5, to put pressure on a defense, and we were able to do that.
I think 70-62 of the Cyclones here. Coach, moving forward now, talk about the matchup for Creston on Monday. You've got some time to prepare for Creston on the road. That'll be a tough test as well.
No, it'll be extremely tough. Kylan Smallwood's back. He's averaging about 24 points a game. And they got a good point guard in Evan Jacobson. Tucker Flynn, the big 6'8" kid, he's back for them. And they've been winning basketball games and playing with a lot more confidence. And down there is always about as tough as you're going to find. So, hey, our hands are going to be full, without a doubt. But we'll prepare the right way. We'll get 3 solid practices in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll get the guys off Saturday, and we'll come back with final preparation on Sunday, and we'll be ready to go for back-to-back. And what's a big week, because then we finish up with Clarinda on Tuesday, and then we go play I think number 2 in the state, Trainer, third place on that Friday. So it's this league. There's just no nights off. You got to be able to bring it all the time. And our level of consistency is getting better. And when we're a consistent team, we're a very good team.
Big road win tonight for this ball club, but everything seems to be on track.
I would. We've been a little bit on a roller coaster this year, And part of the reason for that is the design of our schedule. We have designed our schedule to be extremely tough to prepare us for this stretch. And I'm just, like I said, Tom, against Clarinda, against Red Oak, and tonight, I'm just seeing a good basketball team out there, a team that is really playing just to win. You know, we mentioned in the pregame, in the locker room, I said, guys, I don't care how it gets done tonight. I don't care if it's Chase Molinek scoring 30. I don't care if it's Austin Alexander scoring 30, or if we win 38-37. I said we want Atlantic to have more points than Harlan. That is the only goal we have here tonight. And I think our guys bought into that. I think they're playing right now in a very unselfish way, in a way that is putting the team first.
Very good. Coach, thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by. Congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thanks, Tom.